Hi there. Welcome on the journey to transform culture. I'm Steve, and I'll be your guide. Well, hey, folks, today this one's going to be short and sweet and to the point. I want to talk to you today about a critical first step that you should take at each of your sites in your organization. If you're a single site organization, this won't be very difficult. Multiple sites also won't be difficult, but you'll obviously have to coordinate this. So, when I wrote the book, The Journey to Transform Culture, one of the things that I had come up with on my own, much previous to writing the book, or improving in different organizations, was to come up with a wins diagram. What's a wins diagram? Well, you've probably heard of a SWOT diagram: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, right? But I like the wins diagram. First of all, the connotation is so much better. We want to get wins. We want to figure out a way that the entire team, not just individuals, but the entire team get wins, right? And so the W in wins is weaknesses, right? The I is improvement opportunities, okay? Very specific. The N is needed resources, and then the S is strengths. So you still have the weaknesses and strengths on each end, but you have the improvement ideas, and then of course the needed resources, which I find is critical. Have everyone, get a sheet, draw 4 quadrants, do, title the wins as stated, and then list out what they have. And if they need to use the reverse side of a sheet to expound upon some improvement ideas, do it. And then collect those up and collate those. You're not so concerned about who wrote it out, who wrote what. It's what. It's the what that we're trying to discover. And then once you get that, examine these, create combine all the data, right? Because it's going to be, obviously, it's qualitative driven off of quantitative information. But that's okay, because you'll have enough information that it becomes quantitative, right? So you're going to compile all of this, and then you're going to come up with priorities. Now, they're going to be low-hanging fruit. If people at your sites use, certain gloves and they're out of those resources, then you're going to immediately get those things. And that's what you want to do. You want to get right on these things to try to knock out some of these issues, problems, constraints. So what does this do? Not only does it help your team to, advance the ball, move the needle as we approach the Super Bowl. Not only does it help your team to make improvements and advance the ball and to improve their productivity and all these things and their morale, but it also improves their morale because why? You're listening to them. Now, what you don't want to do is do this and then throw this information in a drawer somewhere. This needs to be posted up. It needs to be something that you track, okay? And you need to knock these things out. And obviously, you want to pull in some of your team members. Obviously, there's more in my book about things that you can do. Some of you have heard of the Gemba Walk, but even for those who've done Gemba Walks in the past, there's some very interesting takes that I have on the Gemba Walk. But aside from that, get on this list, start knocking it out, because it will send feedback and immediate communication to your team that you care what's going on, not only for the productivity, but also their morale, right? Oh, well, there are not enough seats in the break room when we eat lunch. I mean, that's problematic, right? So, it could be a myriad of things. And start addressing these things. And then what you'll find is that you'll start to gain some credibility back with your team, because now they understand that, oh, okay, they care. Now, some of your facilities and some of what you have going on might be tip top, and some of these things might not seem so significant for some organizations. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how vast the problem or the challenges or how minor the challenges. The fact that you're doing this shows I won't say a vulnerability, but an openness, right, to engage with your team, and a fearlessness that you're ready to hear whatever they have to say. Okay, folks, didn't want to make this video long. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Remember to hit that good domino 3 to 5 times a day or more to uplift, motivate, inspire, and just encourage folks. And when you do that, not only are you transforming culture, but you're also transforming your own life and the lives of everyone around. And that's a very important thing. All right, folks, hit like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we'll talk to you later.